Hi, happy full moon in Cancer. So we're going to start this meditation with a breathing exercise. So find a seat or lay down, whatever feels comfortable for you. Make sure there's no distractions. And then slowly, when you're comfortable, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale it through the mouth. Letting go of any tension. 2 more times. Inhaling. Release it through the mouth. 1 more time. Force all the air out of the lungs. And now slowly start to observe your sits bones pressing against the floor. The temperature of the room. Any sounds or smells you might be noticing. And then bring your attention back to your breath. In your mind's eye, picture a red square. Now tracing the sides of that square with your mind's eye, you're going to inhale and count to 4, or maybe longer or shorter, depending on your own breath. And you're going to trace that first side with your inhale. And then you're going to trace the second side and retain your inhale. Count to the same amount that you counted for the first time. Then you're going to exhale on the third side, counting for the same amount of time. And then retain on the out breath for the last side of the square, counting for the same amount of time. So we want to make sure the counts are equal. If you're not able to hold your breath for that long, then decrease the length of your inhales and your exhales. So on your own time, starting to inhale, maybe counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain 1, 2, 3, 4. Continuing this on your own time, tracing the sides of the red square in your mind's eye. We're going to do this for at least 6 more rounds. And you can always pause the video and do it for a bit longer if that feels good for you. This breath really helps us connect to the root chakra and ground into the earth, ground into security and stability, represented by Saturn and the sign of Capricorn, which the sun is in currently. This sun in Capricorn, joined with Venus and Pluto, is shining this energy onto the full moon opposite itself in Cancer. So we're connecting to that Saturnian Capricorn energy and creating this stability and groundedness for ourselves. Finishing up your last round in this breath series. And taking a moment to pause and return to your normal breath. Noticing how you feel. Noticing the stability and connectedness with the earth. Keep breathing deeply into your belly and exhaling fully, staying connected to your breath. Picture a red ball of fire at your root chakra. In the space between your genitals. This energy center is what makes us feel secure and safe. When it's out of balance, we lack these feelings of security, and we cannot channel energy through the other chakras. So it's the starting point from which we must create the foundation to build our lives from. With every breath, feel this bright ball of red energy pulsing and growing bigger. With every exhale, this energy moves up your spinal column, inching further towards the crown of your head every time. Sending a beam of red energy shooting up your spine. Unblocking your chakras and creating a steady stream of this bright light. Feel this warmth spread through your body. And at the same time, it anchors you to the earth. You feel supported and held by her. As this light beams up to your head, it brushes against your third eye, in between your eyebrows. This energy center is connected with the energy of the moon and Cancer. It's your channel to your highest self. In your mind's eye, picture something you hope for in the future. Maybe you see yourself in a different manner, at a different job. Maybe you see yourself healthier, stronger, doing something completely different with your life. Or maybe it's just an older version of how you are now, a wiser version. Whatever this vision for the future is, take note of it. And take note of what steps you must take to get there. And as you think about these steps towards that goal, is there some kind of voice in your mind that pops up and prevents a barrier? Is there something that questions whether you can do it, whether you can have whatever it is that you want? Is there something that's telling you that maybe you're not worthy enough, you're not good enough, or smart enough, or strong enough? Pay attention to any whispers of doubt. Now, don't hold on to this as truth, because it's not your truth. You learned this from somewhere, from someone, or from an environment, a circumstance. This is what you were conditioned to believe. But it's not your truth. It's someone else's experience. And you can rewrite this. Think about this barrier and where it might have come from. Maybe an image of your younger self comes into focus. Maybe a memory where this insecurity or limiting belief was shaped, where it took seed in your subconscious mind. Picture that scenario, and imagine yourself right now as an observer of it. See your inner child in that scenario, and ask yourself, what is it that you needed at that time? Maybe it's not a particular scenario. Maybe it's just a general feeling about your childhood or adolescence, like something was missing. Maybe you needed to be accepted for who you were. Maybe you needed someone to stand up for you. Maybe you needed more affection, presence, accountability, more play. Think about what it is that you needed to feel more secure and more safe. And then as your current self in that scenario, step in and give your younger self, your inner child, whatever it is that you needed. Maybe it's words of encouragement or understanding, a hug, a shoulder to lean on. Without this emotional security in our lives, this sense of safety, we can't take the steps and be brave enough to go after our dreams and the legacy we want to leave behind. So it's important to take note of how we can create more security in our lives, and perhaps ways that we create emotional security that may not be serving us in the best way. So make a promise to yourself to do something that helps you feel more secure every day, to take care of your inner child in whatever small way you can. Because when we take care of ourselves, we become our own parent, our own magnetic parent that can support us to becoming the best version of ourselves. You can reparent these limiting beliefs and shine our light into the universe. Slowly return to your breath. In your environment, noticing any sounds around you. Coming back into your body. Feeling your sits bones press against the earth. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, opening your eyes to journal the ways through which you can create security for yourself in a healthy way. Take care of your inner child every day. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. Thank you.